Welcome to Lagos 2019. I'm Aderele Ijelu. Presently, we have 91 registered political parties to contest the 2019 election. 90 of these opposition parties are ready to wrestle power with the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, in Lagos State. Are these parties strong and viable enough to send APC packing in Lagos State? We will be right back after this short break. Don't go anywhere.
We are right here in Ajah, trying to see what and speak to a lot of people about Lagos State and what Lagos State has done for them and the present administration. My name is Lucky Onyo, and this is the program will tell you what is going on and how it should be done.
Glad to have you back from the break. Joining us today in our interactive session is the Lagos State Chairman of KOWA Party, Dr. Bimbo Oyedoko. Doctor, thank you for joining us on the show.
Very glad to be here.
Yes, sir. Doctor, we are aware that your party, KOWA, is among the 91 political parties registered by INEC.
Yes.
Can you please give us a brief history of your party?
Okay, KOWA Party was formed in July 2009, July 16th actually, 2009. Was formed by a group of technocrats, societal activists, and other people who felt that there was a need for a different kind of political party in Nigeria compared to what existed at that point in time, and who realized that the hurdles for political party registration at that point in time were almost impossible for the average person to surmount. So they came together, surmounted those hurdles, and then gave the party as a gift to the Nigerian people.
As a gift to the Nigerian people. Okay, from the party now, KOWA, and there are other branches in the state, including that of Lagos.
Yes.
What are your party's philosophy and ideology?
Okay.
For Nigerians.
Okay, so KOWA Party's philosophy and ideology is accountability, modernism, and we are also a very, very strong advocate of devolution of power. KOWA Party believes that there is a lot of creativity and a lot of potential which is locked away or hidden by the structure of our country and the manner in which it is administered. So our ideology, basically, if I was to categorize it, would probably be somewhere along the spectrum of democratic socialism. So that's where we fall in terms of idealism. So yes. So what we are about is about the common person, how to make sure that all of Nigerians can rise.
Manifestos.
Yes.
We have gathered that you have about 10 key manifesto points from your manifesto.
Yeah.
But looking at it, I'm going to take a look at the first and the third.
Okay.
Except from the first key, what you mentioned was continuous improvement of standard of living.
Yes.
And the third key was industrialization and wealth creation. How do you intend to initialize this in Lagos State, to be precise?
Okay. So industrialization and wealth creation. How to bring that about is, to start with, let me also update you.
Because we know other parties too have something like
exactly. Everybody.
What makes your party different from that?
What makes our party different from that is that we are sincere about it to start with.
Does it mean other parties are not sincere?
I won't comment on them, but I'll tell you about us.
Okay,
now, KOWA Party's Congress, which held February this year, voted on what is our platform for Lagos State. Because what you have read is our manifesto nationally. That's what we want to see in Nigeria. However, for Lagos State, the two critical issues that KOWA Party is concerned about in Lagos State are, one, accountability and transparency in financing the government. How? Yes, Lagos State is currently ranked 36th out of Nigerian states in terms of transparency of its budgetary processes by budget.
But from what we believe Lagos State is contributing to the economic well-being of the nation.
Why can't we leave beliefs aside and let's face facts? We are talking about the fact that Lagos State budget is a hidden document. It does not have line items. We know expenditure, but we do not know what the expenditure is for.
Can you substantiate the fact that you said it's a hidden document?
Has Lagos State government ever published its budget with line items? Is Lagos State government not using taxpayer money to take activist organizations to court so that it will not reveal the budget to Lagosians? I'm sure we all live in Lagos. You are aware that Lagos State is in court with Serap. Are you aware?
Yes.
So
from what you've just said, concerning wealth creation and the standard of living, to improve the standard of living, meaning you are going, okay, if your party comes to power, you are going to do more than what the existing party is doing now, isn't it?
Okay, so let me break it down for you.
I'd like to know the measure and the mechanism you are going to use to actualize this.
Okay, so like I said, our platform for Lagos State is, one, accountability and transparency in governance, and 2, autonomy of the local governments. Now, the Lagos State currently, the local governments are autonomous in name only, and we realize that a lot of the things that make up development, a lot of the things that apply to you and me, for instance, waste disposal in the Constitution of Nigeria is under the local governments. For instance, health, primary health is under the local governments.
Mr. Chairman, if you said something concerning autonomy, last year they held the local government congress, the election and electing peoples and the chairmen into the elective process.
Yes.
They are doing something.
I don't understand. How does that have to do with autonomy? Elections, that's like saying that, that's like freedom
to take control of
I'm sorry, that's like equating, no they don't. That's like equating elections with democracy. They are not. They hold elections in North Korea. They hold elections in Russia. Those countries are not functional democracies. We hold elections and call them local government elections in Lagos State. But we know that local government chairmen in Lagos State, LCDA chairmen in Lagos State are mere vassals of the potentate in Alausa, who himself, potentate in Alausa. Yes, that is the governor is the king and they are his appointees. Okay. They are virtual appointees of the government. And let's also not forget that before those local government
election was held too.
Before those local government elections were held, for how long did we have caretaker bodies?
About some years.
Thank you. About 3 years. So how then do you want to assure me of autonomy? Now, those people who have been elected, can you, just because as you asked me to assure you, can you assure me that they're independent in their financing?
I may be unable to say you that because I'm a journalist.
Thank you for agreeing that you may be unable to say me that. Now,
Mr. Chairman, what I'm trying to explain right now is that if your party comes to power,
yes.
Since you mentioned something about
if our party comes to power, yes. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure that local governments can not only make their own revenue, but they have autonomy in deciding what they want to spend their revenue on. Local governments will no longer find themselves in a situation where the state government is borrowing funds in their name.
They decide by themselves.
Officially, yes, but in reality, no.
What you are trying to say now is okay.
Is that
from the government?
Exactly, and that's the biggest open secret in Lagos State. We all know that let me give you an example. You are not aware,
I'm not aware.
Officially or in your church mind, what we call church mind.
I'm not. I don't know.
Inside your church mind or in your work mind.
For my researches and analysis,
I didn't really. We have a situation where there are 57 LCDAs in Lagos State.
Yes,
all of them are run by one party. We have 20 local government areas in Lagos.
They give all of them opportunity to contest other parties. Maybe
like I said, there are elections in North Korea.
The election, you said that.
That's my comment on that. That there are elections in North Korea as well, but that does not make it a functional democracy. When it comes to elections conducted at the state level all over Nigeria, there's a serious credibility deficit. There is a serious credibility deficit. I'm sure of that.
Looking at KOWA party, how is your party funded, if I can?
Our party is funded by its members. So every member of KOWA party pays 1,000 naira a year, which is your registration.
A year, would that be enough to fund any election coming up? For example, the 2019 election coming up?
Okay, that's a good question. Now, that is the primary source of funding, membership dues.
What about the secondary source?
So you pay your national dues. Now, each state branch can also levy its members, whatever they agree on. For Lagos State, we pay 500 naira monthly per member.
Per member every month?
Yes, every member pays 500 naira monthly, which was agreed by us. It wasn't imposed by anybody.
Was paid individually, or there is a certain account number that you paid your
Yes, into the state account, into the Lagos State KOWA account with GTB. I can give you our account number if you want to give us donations.
If I may ask, is there a situation whereby an individual,
and we're also funded by donations from members of the party. So if you've paid your national dues, you've paid your state dues, perhaps you're a member of a micro group, and whatever your micro group decides to pay as dues, you've paid that as well, and you decide to make a contribution above and beyond, those contributions are welcome. However, KOWA party, unlike other parties, will never break Nigeria's electoral law. We don't accept contributions that are beyond what the Constitution prescribes.
What does the Constitution prescribe?
You cannot make more than 1 million naira contribution per individual at any given time.
But there's no institution whereby a big man outside can just, okay, I want to donate for KOWA party.
On what conditions? What does the big man want?
Depending on what is tabling, I might not be able to tell you that, but there are some instances.
We are very wary of takeover by godfathers. The truth of the matter is, if KOWA was going to be a godfather party, we had the opportunity to be that at our inception. Some of the people who were founding members of KOWA are billionaires well-known billionaires. However, the ideology of the party is this. There are these hurdles before you can become a political party. We have scaled them. Now this party belongs to the people of Nigeria. Let the people of Nigeria have a say. For as long as you paid your 1,000 naira, you are a delegate.
You are a delegate.
I've been watching the news. Sorry, I've been watching the news and I've been hearing people talking about, oh, direct primaries, like some parties have just...
That comes to my question, Mr. Dr. Yuduko, sorry for that.
Yeah.
How will your party conduct its primaries? Is it direct, indirect, or through consensus candidates?
We created direct primaries.
Direct primaries.
Yes, we've always done. The Congress that elected me first as vice chairperson before I became chairperson after the chairperson resigned was done direct. Everybody whose name was found on the register of members, meaning you are a financial member of the party, was able to vote. So every member of the party is a delegate. We don't have any godfathers. There are no automatic delegate. The automatic delegate is anybody who is a financial member. So there's no such thing as, oh, these are the select group of people that are going to select the candidates, and the candidates will appear out of magic.
As the state chairman, the Lagos state chairman of KOWA, how will you be able to rate your internal democracy in terms of electing also a flag bearer for Lagos state election coming up next year?
One flag bearer. We have quite a few candidates. We have quite a few candidates now. Our Congress is going to hold 29th of September at the Light Event Plaza in Ilupeju. You're invited to come and cover it and be there. And it's a simple matter. Everyone who is interested and qualified picks up an expression of interest form. Once that form is collected and is screened, and
Doctor, we need to go on a quick break right now.
Okay.
When we're back, we'll continue from where we started.
All right.
We're right here in Ajah, trying to see what, and speak to a lot of people about Lagos State and what Lagos State has done for them and the present administration. My name is Lucky Onyo, and this is the program will tell you what is going on and how it should be done.
Welcome back from the short break. Here with me, we still have the chairman of Lagos State KOWA Party, Dr. Bimbo Oyedoko. Before the break, we were saying something about the election, that is the final election to select or elect candidate for KOWA Party.
Yes.
And you said the election will be coming up this month, 29th of this month.
Yes.
How would that be held? Is it going to be direct, indirect, or consensus candidates?
We don't do consensus candidates in KOWA Party. We don't do indirect candidates. We don't do indirect selection.
It's not part of your constitution or the manifesto you have?
No, it's not part of. It's neither part of our constitution nor is it in our culture to do consensus or indirect elections. So we have direct elections. Now we have candidates for various legislative positions.
How many candidates do you have now presently that want to run for the post of the Lagos State governor?
Oh, Lagos State governor.
Governor.
As of now, I'm not aware of any candidate for Lagos State governor.
As the chairman of the party in Lagos State,
yes. I'm not aware of any candidate for governor. That means nobody has picked up expression of interest form to contest for governor of Lagos State. However,
and your party is a recognized party in Nigeria.
Yes, it is. But I think we must disabuse our minds from this fixation on the topmost positions in the executive. Everybody talks about the president. What about the National Assembly? Everybody's talking about the governor. What about the State House of Assembly? We have Abangebeyin running in mainland constituency, Lagos mainland constituency 2.
Oh, now you are yet to
we have Ike Olotu running in Etiosa constituency 2, Etiosa 1. For Lagos House of Assembly, we have people running for Federal House of Assembly.
No candidate for
for governorship, for now there is none. Of course, political parties will always speak of and propose alliances, but there's nothing at any stage that I can speak about publicly right now. So I'll say that KOWA Party is here to make sure that we can break this hold where you have only one party controlling the State House of Assembly, controlling the governor's office,
House of Assembly,
and basically and the local government, and basically you have a situation where there is no democratic discourse. You just have dictates from on high, and then those dictates are now implemented as Lagos State policy. What we want to have is healthy political debates, and if you have members of KOWA Party in the House of Assembly, at the Federal House of Assembly, then we can begin to have.
Can your party KOWA boast of 2,000 members, active members, 2,000?
Can any political party in Lagos State boast of 2,000 active members?
I'm asking you about your party.
Okay, you're asking about my party. We have up to that.
Because from what you said earlier, you are yet to get a governorship aspirant.
Yes.
That gave the reason for me giving you that question.
Okay. Why are they related? There are parties who say they have thousands of
maybe mobilization of your party.
It's not about mobilization. Perhaps people haven't been able to meet up to the conditions we've set. Perhaps people.
What are the conditions?
Well, you need to be endorsed by people from all over, from everywhere where we have members in Lagos State, which is all the 20 local governments.
Endorsed by party members or party leaders?
Party members. Party members. We don't do Baba Sokwe. So it's by party members.
What's Baba Sokwe? I don't understand.
But you're a Yoruba man now. Is your name not Adele?
My name is Adele, but I don't understand the.
So what is Baba Sokwe in Yoruba? Translate it for me.
I don't really understand the Yoruba very well.
Baba Sokwe is, Daddy said so now. You know what I'm talking about.
I mean,
Godfatherism in politics. And that is the current Lagos State model. Isn't it the current Lagos State model?
Your party is coming about to.
We are the very antithesis of that model. We are the very opposite of that model. We are not a Baba Sokwe party.
Okay.
We are an Ilu Sokwe party.
Ilu Sokwe, that means.
Yes. The people have said.
People have said
exactly.
So.
That's what we are.
Another question.
Yes.
You said Baba Sokwe. And your party is Ilu Sokwe.
Yes.
We are aware that okay, there are other parties that are strong financially.
Yes. What
is the strength of KOWA party going to the 2019 election, and your strength and trying to defeat the current party?
Well, our strength is strategic. We have learned how to use the resources we have in an efficient way, in a targeted manner, for goals.
Are not enough.
Well, we know what resources we have and we know what goals we have, and we have done everything to ensure that we have the resources to meet the goals we have. If you say I want to own the whole of Victoria Island, you might not succeed at doing that. But if you say I want to buy 4 plots of land in Victoria Island, you might be able to find buyers or sellers to you. So we have a very clear strategy going into 2019 elections. I might not tell you our strategy of how we want to achieve what we want to achieve, but rest assured that in terms of finance, and by the way, if you want to contribute to KOWA party, you can always reach out to me. Our doors are always open. We're always accepting new members. Anybody who is watching.
I'm a journalist. I'm meant to be a political.
No, you are not. I've heard journalists say that thing a lot. Journalism is not about neutrality. Journalism is about truth. So if you're a journalist and a party comes and says they want to make Nigeria a one-party state, would you remain apolitical? Your profession will be the first they will outlaw.
Your party is holding its primary.
Yes.
In a situation whereby your party does not have any candidate, what will happen to KOWA?
Nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
KOWA party exists. One of the biggest, shall I say, disagreements I have with Nigeria's current system of democracy is this situation where the Independent National Electoral Commission has been allocated the powers of the people of Nigeria, where INEC says which political party exists, which does not exist, which deserves to exist, which does not deserve to exist. I consider it to be an aberration in a democracy. Okay. Similar to situations where we had before, where the government was founding political parties. Precisely, I think we still have military hangover.
Precisely, we'll be waiting to get the results of your primary stated for this month.
We'll be glad to have you cover it. And
thank you for coming on the show, Dr. Bimbo Oyedoko.
Thank you very much.
We hope to have you next time.
Oh, very much. I'll be glad to be here.
That's all for today on Lagos 2019. Thanks for watching the show. We'll be back in the next episode.